A normal day begins. My name is Maya. I'm 24 years old, and this is a strange story that really happened to me. I still can't believe it. It started one Monday morning. I woke up early. I was feeling a little down. You know those days when everything feels a little off? Title: A Favorite Refuge, the Coffee Shop. So I decided to go to my favorite coffee shop. It's called Coffee Corner. Small, quiet, cozy, just the way I like it. I walked there slowly. The sky was cloudy. There was a soft wind in the air, and I remember everything felt a little different. When I entered the shop, I smiled. It smelled like warm coffee and cinnamon. The place was almost empty. Only a few people were sitting quietly, reading or typing. I went to the counter. "Hi, Maya," the barista said. "Your usual?" I nodded. "A medium caramel latte, please." She smiled and started making it. I sat at my favorite table by the window. I took out my notebook and pen. I love writing in the mornings. A few minutes later, the barista brought my coffee. She placed it on the table, and I said, "Thank you." I reached for the cup. That's when I saw it. A small note under the cup. Just a piece of white paper. I picked it up. At first, I thought maybe it was a promotion or a sweet message from the coffee shop. But no, it said, "Don't trust the man in the green jacket." My heart jumped. I read it again. "Don't trust the man in the green jacket." That's it. No name, no date, no reason. I looked around. Was this some kind of joke? Was someone watching me? There were only 3 other people in the shop: a woman with headphones, an old man reading a newspaper, and a man. A man in a green jacket. He was sitting 2 tables away. He wasn't looking at me. He was drinking coffee and typing on a laptop. But now I couldn't stop looking at him. Was the note about him? Who put it there? My heart started to beat faster. Was I in danger? I stood up slowly, walked to the counter. "Hey," I whispered to the barista, "did you put a note under my coffee?" She looked confused. "What note?" I showed her the paper. She read it. Her face went pale. "I didn't put this," she said softly. "No one did. I made the coffee myself." I turned to look at the man. He was still working, calm, normal. I sat back down. I didn't want to act scared, but I kept the note in my hand. I opened my notebook, pretended to write, but really I was watching him. He didn't seem dangerous. He was probably 30 or 35, short dark hair, beard, calm face. But I kept thinking, why did the note say not to trust him? I took out my phone, opened the camera, pretended to take a selfie, but really I took a picture of him in the background. Then I quickly Googled, "Man in green jacket, coffee corner." Nothing. I looked at him again. This time he was staring at me. Our eyes met. He smiled. And then he stood up. I picked up his laptop and coffee and started walking toward me. I panicked. What should I do? Should I leave? Pretend to call someone? Too late. He stood right in front of me. "Hi," he said. His voice was calm. "I'm sorry to bother you, but are you Maya?" My mouth felt dry. "Yes, why?" He looked nervous now. I think this is for you." He handed me a small envelope, white, plain. My name was written on it in red ink. "How do you know my name?" I asked. He didn't answer. He just said, "Read the letter and please be careful." Then he turned around and walked out of the shop. I sat frozen for a moment. Everything around me felt heavy, like I was in a dream. I looked at the envelope. My name was written clearly, Maya. I opened it slowly. Inside was another note, but this one said something even stranger. "You don't know me yet, but I know what's coming. Don't go home today. He is watching you. A friend." My hands were shaking. I looked outside. The man in the green jacket was gone. I checked my phone. No missed calls, no messages. I looked at the first note again. "Don't trust the man in the green jacket." Was he trying to help me or warn me? Why did he say don't go home? What was waiting for me there? And most of all, who is he? I didn't know what to do. I was scared, but also curious. So I stayed in the coffee shop for a long time, thinking, watching the door, trying to decide. Should I go home or should I believe the note? I didn't know it then, but that choice would change everything. I sat there staring at the envelope. My hands were cold. My coffee had gone cold too, but I didn't care. I was thinking only one thing: don't go home today. Who was the man in the green jacket? Why did he give me this letter? Who was watching me? I looked outside again. Still no sign of him. I slowly picked up my phone. I opened the camera, zoomed in on the photo I took of him. His face, his eyes, now they felt different. I took a deep breath. I needed help. So I called my best friend, Lena. "Hey Maya, what's up?" She answered cheerfully. I tried to sound normal, but my voice was shaking. "Lena, can you meet me right now at Coffee Corner?" "Right now? Is everything okay?" "I don't know," I whispered. "Please, I'll explain everything when you come." She agreed. 20 minutes later, Lena ran in. "Maya, what's wrong?" she asked, hugging me. I showed her the note, then the envelope, and told her everything. She looked serious. "This is so strange," she said, "but maybe it's just someone playing a trick." "No," I said. "He knew my name and my home." Lena bit her lip. "Okay, then you're not going home. Come stay with me tonight." I nodded. We walked to her apartment together. It wasn't far. The whole way, I kept looking behind us. Was someone following us? We didn't see anyone, but I still felt watched. At Lena's place, I sat on the sofa, still holding the note. Lena brought me hot tea. "You're safe now," she said, but I wasn't sure. That night, we watched TV, tried to laugh, tried to forget, but something strange happened. Around 10:30 p.m., Lena's phone rang. She looked at the screen and froze. "Who is it?" I asked. She showed me. The screen said unknown number. She answered. "Hello?" No reply, only silence. Then a soft whisper. "Maya, you made the right choice." Lena dropped the phone. My heart was racing. "Did you hear that?" I asked. Lena nodded. Her face was pale. We sat there in silence. Then her phone beeped again. A text message. It said, "Tomorrow, 9 a.m., go to bench 14, City Park. Come alone." That was it. "What is this?" Lena asked. "Are you in danger?" "I don't know," I said, "but I need answers. I'll go tomorrow." Lena didn't want me to go alone, but I knew I had to. So I said goodnight, but I couldn't sleep. Who was calling? Who was watching? Why did they say I made the right choice? Next morning, I woke up early, dressed in simple clothes, and walked to City Park. It was quiet. Only a few people were walking their dogs. I found bench 14. It was under a big tree. I sat down and waited. 10 minutes passed. Nothing. Then I heard footsteps. I turned. It was the man in the green jacket. He came closer and sat beside me. We didn't speak for a moment. Then he said, "Thank you for coming." I looked at him. "Who are you?" I asked. He smiled softly. "My name is not important," he said, "but I know something you need to hear." Title: The Shocking Truth Revealed. He took out a photo from his pocket. It was a picture of me standing at a bookstore. I gasped. "This was taken last week." He nodded. "I've been watching you, but not to hurt you. I was trying to protect you." "From who?" I asked. He looked around, then whispered, "From your neighbor." My eyes went wide. "What?" He continued, "Your neighbor, the man in apartment 5B, do you know him well?" I nodded slowly. "Mr. Raj, he's quiet, kind. Why?" The man leaned in. "He is not who he says he is." He showed me another photo. It was a newspaper article. "Man wanted for identity theft and stalking. Uses false names and fake IDs." The photo was Mr. Raj. I couldn't breathe. "This can't be true." The man nodded. "He followed you. He watched you for weeks. He even had a key to your apartment." I felt sick. "How do you know all this?" He looked serious. "Because I used to be like him, but I changed. Now I help people who are being watched." I sat there shaking. He handed me one last thing, a USB drive. "Everything is in here. Proof. Police records, photos, videos. Give it to the police." I stared at him. "Why help me?" He looked down. "Because someone helped me once. And you reminded me of her. Kind, brave. I couldn't let it happen again." Tears filled my eyes. He stood up. "This is goodbye, Maya. Be careful. Always watch and don't trust too easily." Then he walked away. I never saw him again. Title: Justice and Aftermath. I went straight to the police, gave them the USB, told them everything. They checked my apartment, and yes, they found a hidden camera in my room. My neighbor was arrested that night. Everything the man said was true. Title: Reflection and the Final Message. Now, weeks later, I still think about it. About the note under the coffee cup. About the warning. About the man in the green jacket. He saved me, and I never even knew his name. But I will never forget his words. "Don't trust too easily. You reminded me of her. And most of all, you made the right choice." This was my story. Strange, scary, but real. So if you ever find a note under your cup, read it. It might save your life. Great job. You listened, repeated, and practiced English today. Keep using the shadowing technique every day. It will make your English better and more natural. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.
Important English phrases from the story. Don't trust the man in the green jacket. Read the letter and please be careful. Don't go home today. He is watching you. A friend. You made the right choice. Come alone. My name is not important. I've been watching you, but not to hurt you. I was trying to protect you. He is not who he says he is. I used to be like him, but I changed. Because someone helped me once. And you reminded me of her. Don't trust too easily. It might save your life. Other useful expressions from the story. Feeling a little down. Everything feels a little off. My heart jumped. My heart started to beat faster. I panicked. I was scared, but also curious. My mouth felt dry. My hands were shaking. I sat frozen for a moment. Was this some kind of joke? Are you in danger? I need answers.